Hi, my name is Darrel Evans. I'm running for House District 89, as Ben had said. Um, you know, the first thing I want to say off the top is I'm not a politician. So I'm not always going to sound polished. I'm not, I'm just a regular parent that needed to run for this office deeply. And so, the first piece of why I decided to run was in February when everything froze over and, you know, everything was shut down from water to electricity. And, in the little town that I live in, just outside of Princeton, north of McKinney, we, we actually had power and water, but the surrounding areas did not. And, luckily I had a four-wheel drive, SUV. And when I saw on the Facebook, some Facebook groups that the Republican mayor of Princeton was having a warming center, and she needed help for folks to drive meals for veterans and older folks and just people who are trapped in their homes. The mayor herself had no power. While Ted Cruz was, flying to Cancun, you've got local officials here, some local officials here trying to have warming centers and do these things for folks. And so I'll tell you, I didn't think twice. I said, hey, she needs help. We're neighbors. I drive down. We've got power. I can leave my family. And so I went up to the junior high, and I was, outside in the cold flipping flapjacks. And I don't know if you know much about propane, but if that tank gets about half full and it's like negative or 10 degrees or whatever it was outside, it's not really flowing. So I was cold in front of a grill making, pancakes, and the mayor's husband is doing dishes, and the mayor's out there greeting people and putting meals together and planning, to drive these meals out to different veterans and folks that need it. And it warmed my heart. And so we had a little downtime, and I talked to her and I said, hey, who else is helping around here? I don't remember if it was Van Taylor or Keith Self, but, I said, hey, are any elected officials, Candy Noble, anybody, responding to y'all, or how come you're the only one doing this? And she said, yeah, they haven't, no one's gotten back to me. No one's reached out. No one will return my calls, but I'm here busy, trying to help folks. But, and I just thought to myself, wow, if the House district, a House legislator can't get back to a Republican mayor, then we are in a lot deeper trouble than I ever thought here in Texas. And it's not blue or red. It's a do nothing legislature that we have here. And I just was so, taken aback. And then another reason I'm, running for HD-89 specifically in Collin County, specifically in this area, is that, I'll tell you, and I'm a child advocate. I'm a survivor myself from child sexual violence, and I will tell you, when you need the Collin County Child Advocacy Center, they probably are not going to be there for you, and that's heartbreaking. So, it is not a blue or a red kind of issue. I'm a lifelong Democrat. I'm a progressive, but it's not red or blue. To DeBur's point earlier, it's right or wrong, and they are doing us wrong around here, and we are not going to stand for it. So I plan to use this relational organizing tool all over. Whenever I'm having any events, whenever I'm at an event, start talking to folks like, hey, I understand you're a Democrat, because I've had folks come to me and say, hey, I'm going to vote for you. You got my vote. And then I need to take it to the next level. Like, hey, can we get invited to your home? Can we have a meet the candidate event? What else can we do? Can you be a precinct chair? With this, this creates, the Reach app allows everyone to be a precinct chair. So you can reach out to folks that you don't even know, that you've met at an event, and say, hey, who are you getting registered? How about we all get together and have a happy hour, and we talk about how we can, relationally organize better in this area, in these areas. And so I think it's a wonderful tool. And I have to say in closing that I'm elated to be able to vote for a woman on the top of the ticket. And we absolutely need that kind of change. And her being a woman of color is even icing on the cake. And I would love for a person like that to beat a person like Trump. And it is going to be wonderful in November. And I have not been this excited since since what is that? Whenever we all got to vote for Bernie, which was wonderful. So, I mean, I'm super excited to vote for a woman this November. So, thank you so much for having me. Thank you for having these trainings. Thank you for pushing the Reach app like you are, because I think that it's instrumental. So, thank you so much. And you can find me, at electdarrelevans.com. Go over there, volunteer, donate, check me out. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much.